This is my 1991 LDV Ambulance Camper conversion. It's taxed to the end of this month and it's MOT'd till November. They're becoming very rare vehicles. This is a V8 automatic 3.5 petrol. It's in quite good condition for its age and has only done just over, believe it or not, 20,000 miles. It used to belong to St John's Ambulance, and after they finished with it, it spent quite a long time on an RAF base to work on a first aid post. It's really based at a two-berth conversion. I've tried to keep as many of the original features as I possibly could while incorporating a bit of comfort. Okay, we'll go inside, go up the steps. It's a bit windy today, so you might not be able to pick up the outside shots very well. Plenty of locker spaces at the top, kept those, they were quite useful. There's a shelf which I've put in there. There are lots of surplus electrics for different things. There's mains electrics which I've put in. Little sink space. The tap does function off the batteries and pumps water up out of a container underneath the sink here. Basically two bench seat arrangements which I took out of an old Lunar caravan. Underneath the storage space on both sides, and the table goes in the middle, which I'll put up in a second so you can see the arrangement on that. Those curtains pull together to give you a bit of privacy when you put the bed down. I'll put the bed down and show you in a minute. Moving on to the cab. Both of these seats here are captain seats, so they'll turn round and face the other way. This bit is still almost totally original. The automatic gearbox is down here. There are lots of different little features like this heater, which is fed off paraffin supply and supplies the area at the back here with blown hot air, but it has been disconnected and hasn't run for quite a while. I disconnected it to make more space in the under seat lockers. And lots and lots of little things. That little map reading light there for the dark. Oodles of electrical things, switches, lights, etc. The ambulance horns have been disconnected and don't work, before anybody asks. It's been great fun to own. I've enjoyed it very, very much. As I say, it's only just done over 20,000 miles. It's an automatic, it's very comfortable. The only thing it doesn't have is power steering, so it's a bit heavy. It can be fitted, but on this occasion it was one of the ones just before they fitted it. But it can be done. Underneath, the back axle I've changed. It used to have air suspension, but I changed it back to leaf suspension because the air suspension is very, very troublesome on these, and getting parts for them is very expensive. The windows are blacked out, so that's quite private. There are one or two niggly things, a few cracked windows here and there. I'll show you that there's one here. But this is like toughened safety glass, so it's been like that ever since I've had it. There's one on the back door as well, I think. I'll show you that just one second. I don't know how that got broken. I think someone must have thrown stones at it or something. This is the engine bay where the mighty V8 lives. Let's try and go sideways if we can. 20,000 miles on one of these engines is nothing. Even if you bought this vehicle and broke it off for parts, I'm sure you'd make your money back. Some Land Rover nut. Would love that engine. It's got 3 batteries, which I've all replaced. There's one here, that's the main starting and general battery, and over here there are 2 auxiliary batteries that power all the lights and other electrical equipment. I'm just going to start it up so you can hear the sound of the engine, which is rather nice. As I say, getting pretty rare now, obviously. The V8 is a very thirsty beast. I've got the gas cooker underneath there, with the grill underneath there, and storage space underneath here. I had a microwave underneath there, which was kind of useful, but you could put whatever you like underneath there yourself. Here's the table arrangement. It fits in the wardrobe by the side of me here on the left, and there's a little socket leg that goes into the floor. Some legs come down, make a nice little table. This is the bedding arrangement. Makes a very big, well, I suppose it was a king size bed because it's very wide. You can actually lie sideways if you're not too tall, so if you've got kids and stuff, that'd be brilliant. I'll just give you a view of the sleeping area from the other end of the cab with the curtains open, and the space down here which we normally put like the portaloo or something similar. Let's have a little walk around so you can see any bits and pieces and spots as we go around. There's a small crack in the fiberglass bodywork down here, and that's been there for as long as I can remember. Probably if you really wanted to, you could glue it back together again, that's not a problem. That's the electric socket for the mains electricity. All in all, not in bad condition. That's the little filler for the paraffin tank for the heater. Sliding doors on the side. Makes it easier in a tighter parking space. Wheels and tyres are good. So, a very interesting vehicle I think, with a lot of potential. I've really enjoyed owning it, and I should be sad to see it go. Don't really want to see it go. It was registered on the 23rd of April 1991. The 23rd of April is my birthday, strangely enough, so we're closely linked. The vehicle could do, probably, with a bit of a service. I think the tick over wants adjusting a bit. But if you really wanted to keep the vehicle, if you want to do an LPG conversion on it, which it's crying out for with that mileage, it will probably make it the same sort of running costs as its diesel cousin, but with a lot more fun. So really, if you just want to use it for weekends away or fishing trips or whatever, or just as a bit of fun, a bit of a toy, serious thought should go into this.